Hey, buddy, let me ask you a question, man. When you woke up this
Mm-hmm.
morning and you was like, I'm about to kill him tonight, this motherfucking furry bucket. You was just like, I'm about to get out here tonight.
I
In
can't
this
stand these sheep.
1972 Koala Kango, Koala Kango hair hat. Man, EJ, you put the brim down like, yeah,
Oh man.
motherfuckers ain't gonna know what's gonna hit a baseline tonight, nigga.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Mavs outlasted OKC.
Shout out to them.
Mm-hmm.
Indiana Pacers shut down Madison Square Garden.
Good.
Yep.
And in the midst of all of this, Sean Diddy Combs lost his
It's
motherfucking
done.
mind.
It's done. No, Sean Diddy Combs is done.
Gonna get into all of that and more on episode 5 of Baseline, where Kings talk sports.
You see a couple pieces in the bottom drawer. Wherever my little hat lay, I keep a couple doobies in the ashtray. I'm a rolling stone.
I need total complete silence. This is real serious shit. I'm really not fucking around right now. On May the 17th, the world had the unfortunate experience of bearing witness to some of the most heinous shit we could have ever seen. I'm not speaking to Diddy. I'm not speaking to Puff Daddy. I'm not speaking to Love. I'm speaking to Sean Combs. Sean John Combs. Sean Combs, I no longer see you as a super producer. I no longer see you as a music mogul. I see you as a bitch. What you did to this woman, you are a certified hoe. And any man that continues to respect you after this, continues to associate with you and break bread with you and make money with you, that's a bitch too. Until you dudes in the comment section that are justifying this shit to any degree, you a bitch too. And your woman needs to leave your ass immediately. Because if you'll co-sign this shit, that means that you just a heartbeat away from doing some fuck shit like that to her. Normally over here at Baseline, we stick to sports. But we wasn't gonna talk about one 3-point shot, one rebound, one motherfucking pass until we spoke about this shit right here. Men need to speak on this shit too. Because way too often, women are getting harassed, attacked, and assaulted, and they feel unprotected as fuck. I have no legal expertise. So as far as what penalties he could face, what jail time he could face, I can't speak on that. That's not my job. But I can say as men, all the fucked up shit that we've ever done in life, we've had to pay for it. At some point in time, bad news is gonna beat you home. Take it away.
Go ahead, DC.
What happened? You said my takeaways on the
Somebody
situation?
take this motherfucker away.
I don't got no opinion on it right now because I already knew he was a piece of shit for a long time. Anytime I said something, people thought I was hating or jealous or this and that. Just no, he just feels like a shitty person. You can feel, when somebody's energy is fucked up. I don't gotta be in the room with a motherfucker to know when your energy is off. And that nigga just always felt like a fucking scumbag. And there's a lot of other motherfuckers who we know are, we just don't pay attention to it or we don't give it any thought because it's just like that ain't none of our business or this and that or whatever. But when I said before the nigga was a piece of shit, even before the video, I knew the nigga he was guilty of shit. It was like how much PR or none of that shit he do. You flee in your home when the niggas raiding your shit, like he's just always been a piece of shit. So I don't have an opinion on it because I already knew it to be true. So to me, it's just confirmation that the nigga was a piece of shit and I ain't crazy. I ain't really never liked the nigga, ain't never really I ain't no Sean John or no Chirac or none of that bullshit. I don't support him. He was always a snake. I can't fuck with the nigga, and I don't even feel. I ain't even mad about it because you already knew somehow, some way there was some evidence that was gonna come out anyway. So to me, it's just one of them. All right, now everybody else see, that motherfuckers who spoke out against him wasn't crazy. Wasn't no bullshit. Wasn't no jealous. Jaguar Wright wasn't crazy. You know what I'm saying? She been saying for years this nigga wasn't shit. I believe her. You know what I'm saying? Just based off the nigga's character, just based off the nigga's look. Hey, the nigga look suspect to me. Big eyes, you know what I'm saying? Bug eyes and big buck teeth and shit. The nigga look like a cartoon suspect that you look for when some cartoon violence go down. You look for this nigga. So I ain't even surprised. The nigga look like every villain in every movie known to man. Like the nigga just look like a dark alley suspect you don't want to cross in a lineup. Like this nigga just look. You dig? So I ain't really surprised. I just, hey, I told you, people told you, you know what I'm saying?
DC, no, sir. You gotta understand. When you said the dark character, bro, did you not see the cover of that damn documentary that they got that shit on YouTube on Tubi?
It was just on my Fire Stick. It's on my Fire Stick. It popped up on. It's like
I'm like,
I can't remember what it was called, but it just popped up on. I thought it was fake or something, but I was gonna watch it
they
anyway.
They call that shit the downfall of Diddy.
It's something because I just seen it on my Fire Stick though for sure.
Yeah,
but I ain't watched it. But like I said, I ain't surprised. I mean, especially this year, the way this year has been exposing motherfuckers and the truth been popping out. I ain't even surprised the tape came out. I'm just surprised it took this long.
Cat Williams hit the nail on the head, man. 2024 is gonna be the year of truth.
And he was absolutely motherfucking correct. Speaking of Cat Williams, which I'll get in touch to later, I just want to start off by saying this. I'm a husband of 10 years going on 15. And like Mike Thomas said earlier, here on BaseLine, we do talk sports. But this is serious. Ladies and gentlemen, this is very, very serious. But I'm going to merge it with sports just this one time, because I think DC about to know where I'm going with this. The Ray Rice video, ladies and gentlemen, was one thing. Because actually, those two are still together. This, ladies and gentlemen, is 10 times worse. Nothing that Mike Thomas actually did not say was that P. Diddy just released an apology letter.
Let's not call that an apology.
A quote unquote apology.
You could tell the nigga was reading. He sounded like Floyd Mayweather. I wanna
say
I'm sorry.
And about that apology, before you proceed, I'm sorry, EJ. I'm gonna let you finish. About that apology, fuck
that bullshit ass apology.
For real.
Oh, thank you for taking my name from it, DC, because that's what I was about to say. Y'all know how I feel about it. I can smell bullshit a mile away, and that was some grade A, pure D bullshit.
Fine instead of
because the footage is 8 years old. The time to atone for that pussy ass shit that you did was 2016. The only reason you're apologizing for that shit is because the footage was leaked.
Not just that. Not just that. Y'all just forgot the one crucial piece of evidence throughout this whole thing. The feds came and raided his properties and he ran.
Oh, yeah, they got the tape at his house.
He ran.
Not even just that. He like last week he issued a post about I done had enough. I'm tired of shit. I can't take this shit no more. I'm innocent, and all these people just looking for a payday, and they trying to use my name and this and that, and blase, whoop-de-doo. Fuck that shit, and you too. All kind of bullshit in this fucking post. And now this week he apologizing. He backing off his last stance. Nigga, get the fuck out of here.
Get out of here. You have no way out of this, Diddy. You're done. Accept it.
His name is done.
Tarnished.
You can't even say this nigga's name and try to use it to get some kind of clout or nothing. Like the nigga's name is dead.
It's done.
It's amazing the title of his first album fits his situation right now. Because for Sean John Combs, there is no way out.
Yeah.
And Cat Williams was right all along, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, Cat Williams. Like I said, Jaguar Wright was blowing the whistle a while ago, and niggas just tuned her out.
As Cat Williams said, Diddy do be wanting to party. You got to tell him no. For that reason right there. Or you too will be a victim. Because I guarantee you, ladies and gentlemen, for him to do what he did to Cassie, this ain't the first.
No. Again, we know it's not the first. There was signs way back in the day. Again, niggas ignored this shit because
this ain't the first. When they business before. Now that the tapes done came out, now is their business.
Well, I'm gonna say shout out to Cassie because she had the heart to come through.
Absolutely.
And
absolutely.
First you gotta realize 100%. When a person go through this, you gotta recant everything that happened. So not only do you have to talk about it, you have to live through that shit again. Multiple times because it ain't the first time.
Yep.
And you ain't gotta talk to just the cops.
Surface, right? So now
you
you have to psychologically live through it. You're having the visual, you're now getting a visual of what you
what she was going through. Of what she was actually going through.
And so, like I said, man, I commend her for, you know what I'm saying, because it can't be easy. Like I said, you're going to have to relive that multiple times again and again until it's done.
But I will say this, Cassie. You can rest well knowing that justice will be served. Because just like Mike Thomas said, anybody who condones this bullshit, you can go down with them down that line yourself.
Yeah.
And it's a dark road. That's all I gotta say on the subject.
I say more than I want to say. I don't want to get a nigga no. I don't even want to say his name, so that's why I'm not gonna say his name because I ain't gonna get that nigga no kind of publicity for me, good or bad. I just feel like the nigga being a snake, we just was blind to the fact.
Yeah, you can say his government name because that's how you go into jail, by his government name, Sean Combs.
I ain't even saying that. You don't even get that from me. Just that dirty nigga. I got a wife and a daughter, man, and nieces, you know what I'm saying? Yes. Female cousins. Shit like that happen. You gotta get booked.
And that's the crazy thing. Diddy has daughters.
That's nuts.
He has daughters.
But when you a monster, it don't matter.
Right. Absolutely. It sure don't matter now. We see this now. It sure don't matter when you're a monster.
Look at any of them in the past. They don't have family members. They might be off limits for what they do, but they don't give a fuck.
You have daughters, man. Daughters, plural. Plural, gentlemen, plural. Yeah. Not a daughter, daughters.
You wasn't thinking about them?
Clearly.
He's a narcissist. He only thought about himself.
That's it. And if you really want to think about it, he's been a narcissist from jump.
That's again.
Music business wise too as well. He been you was dead spot on, DC. I wasn't gonna say it, but you said it for me. He's been a narcissist from jump.
Fucked over a lot of people, man.
Oh, Diddy.
Again, that's what I'm
Fucked over a
saying.
lot
Like
of people.
Loon. I'm surprised Loon ain't came out and said nothing yet.
man, I mean, like Mace, you know what I'm saying? The whole Mace situation and the
The
locks. And, you know what I'm
locks.
saying?
Locks.
From day one, this nigga had bad business practice, but you know, motherfuckers let him slide because motherfuckers vouched for him.
He financially fucked over Biggie too.
Yeah.
Fucked over a lot of people.
He like that with a lot of people. What you talking about?
I don't even we
Like
just
the
say
list is
just
long,
say
man.
again. Just we
The
can just
list
say
is
a lot of
long.
people.
Mary
A
J.
lot of
Blige.
people.
We could go back before
Yes.
we could go back before Bad Boy was ever formed. Mary J. Blige, Jodeci.
What's that?
Andre Harrell.
Not Total, but the group that came before them.
Yes, Total. Yes.
It was
Yes.
Total, yeah.
It was Total. Yes. You hit the nail on the head. Yes. That was Total.
He did them fucking super dirty.
Dirty.
Like they might have got it the worst.
The worst.
Like the again, so that's why I'm not trying to even. I don't even want. I'm done with the situation. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I ain't got nothing to say about the nigga. Like I said, I'm surprised it took motherfuckers this long to really look at this nigga like this.
Are you really surprised that DC? Come on now.
Oh, I am.
Are you really
we
surprised,
talking
DC?
about at least 20 years. 20 years of this nigga.
Are you
being a
really
menace?
that surprised though, DC? Look how much power that man done attained throughout this damn tenure, man. Before all this.
Again, that's why I'm surprised it took this long.
I mean, that's a lot of financial reach, DC.
You know, at the end of the day, it's all gonna come to it's all gonna be sound anyway.
I get it.
It's just a matter of time. His time, he ran out of time. I'm just surprised he had this much time.
But I mean, hey, you know, that's at the end of the day, that's how karma works.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? It may take 25 years, it may take 25 minutes. But
Yeah.
the karma knocks.
And that's why I do my damnedest to stay on the other side of that door.
Exactly.
Because I know I ain't perfect, but it's just
Nobody
some lines
is.
I know I ain't crossing.
And hey,
nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect at all.
That's how a lot of people think, DC. But when you do this much dirt and you got this much bad karma out there in the universe, when karma arrives,
it comes like a bitch.
No matter what you do.
Oh yes, absolutely, absolutely.
I mean, yeah, but you know, everybody's moral compass ain't the same. So
nope.
I just, like I said, the vibe I felt from that nigga from the first time I saw him, I just didn't trust the nigga.
Just by the way he danced.
I think he had. I remember he was on B. It was him and Biggie. He had on like a black velour fucking suit or something. It was like the all black with that badass dry ass Jerry curl and shit, the brown glasses and the buck teeth. Y'all know the one I'm talking about when the nigga had on that fucking. It looked like a fake silk. Yeah, every time I see, ever since I seen that nigga in that, now I think that was like 98 when that shit was 97, 98. I remember it like it was yesterday. This nigga was on MTV, man. I seen that nigga in that outfit. I said, that's a nigga I will never trust. You can't ask me why. I can't even give you a reason. I just do not.
J-Lo, you dodged the bullet, baby. Jennifer Lopez, you dodged the complete bullet.
She didn't dodge it. She didn't dodge a bullet. She seen that shit coming and got the fuck out of Dodge. You knew that nigga was trash. She just wasn't trying to go. She just wasn't trying to go that far with the nigga. She was like, nah, after that nightclub shit, you on your own, playboy.
You on your own.
El Playa. Yeah, so I mean, like I said, I ain't trusted nigga since 98, so I should tell you how long I've been waiting on this nigga to go down. The nigga he's shady as fuck. He even looked shady as fuck. Like I got an ongoing thing with Common where I call Common like he ain't shit, but this nigga worse than Common.
Common ain't shit?
In a different way, man. I had this ongoing beef with Common and it's made up in my head, man, because he just looked like a nigga that steal your cornbread and help you look for it and shit.
All right. We
Check me
officially
out.
done with this subject.
Look,
We
hold on,
officially
man.
done
Let me
with this
go.
subject. We
Look.
officially done with this
Like
subject.
the
Just go
nigga,
ahead.
like it's so deep in my head. They got me like this nigga had your plate on his fucking nightstand and shit under some paper. He'll ask you to describe what the shit looked like, and he be like, "Oh man, it's on a plate. What color plate? Did it have butter on top? Was it the fluffy kind, or was it like your grandma's skillet? What the cornbread look like, brother? Let me
DC,
help
look,
you."
let me tell you something, man. With everything Diddy got going on right now, Common look like a clean plate, bro. Hey, Common look
I
like
don't know, man. I know Common ain't do nothing. It's just a made up beef I have in my head with Common, man.
Nah.
I don't know why. I just don't trust this nigga. He just look like a nigga that steal. Like unnecessary shit, like your cornbread, nigga. That I don't know why, but this nigga look like he would take your shit.
He is from Chi-Town. He from Chicago.
He like parts of it still, see, still chewing. He like, what cornbread? No, I can't place it. Did it have honey on it? The slathered in honey? No. Okay.
Next subject, Mike. Next subject. We done now. Diddy done.
All right, ladies, we hear you. We see you.
Yes.
We love you.
Yes.
And if you want to stick around for the sports, feel free.
Yes.
No, just stick around for the sports.
Stick around for the sports, please. Because that's what we're about to get into.
Hell yeah.
You got Bill. Yes.
You're giving people choices.
Ladies.
Free will.
Ladies. Stick out pretty ass around for the sports.
Oh, no. Look at this bucket hat nigga is trying to get all in the screen.
I mean, this boy is slick and trying to get, bro. Come on, man.
Hey, he was like, hey, ladies, koala fur, stick around.
Hey, you coming on the damn like Rico Suave and shit.
EJ, he was like, baby, stick around for the sports. This is genuine koala fur, baby. Come on, stick around.
Oh, you're a hoe. I swear.
Peanut butter, koala fur.
You're a whore.
Check the pain, I am flipped like a
He said Cassie's lawsuit, which was filed in November of 2023, and then it did open the floodgates, but in that she alleged happened in March of